Hey guys, how's it going? It's Dustin here. Today we're sitting in the pickup, going to talk to you guys a little bit about why I chose a gas pickup over a diesel pickup. So let me preface this video by saying that I in no way don't like diesel pickups. I actually think that they're pretty cool, you know, the turbo spooling up while you're going down the road and whatnot. I'm not crazy about the black smoke that some of these guys blow on everything around here. But I do got to say, a turbo diesel engine does sound really good. And, you know, they got tons of power and they're great for a certain application. I really do believe that. Or if you've got the money to burn on them, go for it. I think they're awesome. Heck, I'm just being honest. If I had nothing but money sitting around, I'd probably have one too. But just with my budget, it makes more sense running a gas pickup. And here's a few reasons why. So, of course, since we're on the topic of money, the first thing that I'm going to talk about is your upfront cost. You know, diesel pickups tend to run, it seems like, $6,000 to $8,000 more than your standard gas pickup, and you know, that's over a 3/4 ton. What I've actually got here is a 1/2 ton with the 5.3. So right off the bat, you've got already a lot larger investment in that diesel engine over the gas engine. Now, yes, you do get some of that back in your resale value. I realize that. I've priced some of these diesel Silverados around here, and even the old ones that have, you know, 200, 300,000 miles really hold their value. So yes, that's not necessarily a factor once you sell it, but, you know, there is that initial cost that, you know, as long as you keep the pickup, you've got that investment in that pickup. So the second thing is going to be the repair cost. Let's face it, guys, I mean, diesel engines are just more expensive to maintain. If you're looking at doing an oil change, it's going to be a lot more expensive. They take a lot more oil, and the filters are more expensive. It just comes with it. Now, I don't know how easy these new ones are to tear apart, but I know like some of the original Duramax diesel engines, if you had to replace the injectors in them, for the price of replacing the injectors in one of those, you could basically put a new motor in a gas engine and have a brand new motor. Alright, so moving on to the third reason. To be completely honest with you, I don't really need the power. I totally get it if you're a farmer that needs to haul hay, haul equipment. I get it if you're a, you know, truck driver, that's what you do, you know, maybe for construction, you haul large equipment around. Totally get that. You need the truck. You can justify it. It makes sense. I understand. And once again, like I had said earlier, if I had tons of money, I'd probably drive one around. You know, there's kind of a joke going around. You know, you see a lot of these people just driving these diesel trucks tearing down the road with a ghost trailer because most of them probably don't even own a trailer. And I'm going to be honest, I'm pretty much that guy. Heck, this 1/2 ton pickup, I could get by with a smaller pickup. I don't really haul that much. The most this thing ever sees is maybe a lawnmower in the back, to be completely honest with you guys. But, you know, this is what I like, and it fits my budget well, so this is what I drive. But realistically, I don't need the power of a diesel engine. I don't need the torque. This pickup here works just fine for me. And like I say, really, this pickup will do anything that I ever need it to do. Alright, moving on to the next reason. I don't know about all areas in the United States, but diesel is pretty readily available around here. But if you travel outside of the area, it's not quite as available. And of course, there aren't quite as many pumps. I know a lot of times the diesel guys get really mad whenever you park at their pumps. And I get it, because they have less pumps. So if you're driving a gas pickup, you can pretty much pump anywhere you want, and gas is just readily more available. And while we're on the topic of gas, realistically, these new gas engines, they do pretty good on the gas mileage. This 5.3 2014 Chevy will get the same kind of gas mileage that a 2014 LML Duramax will. Now, you know, now I can't speak if one's deleted and tuned. It's probably going to get better gas mileage than this pickup, and obviously a lot more power, but really, you know, this pickup gets just as good a gas mileage as the diesel counterpart, and gasoline is cheaper in my area than diesel. If you spend the extra money to go ahead and tune and delete a pickup, it's going to get much better gas mileage. But at least for these newer ones, as of making this video, and I haven't done the research in quite a while, but late 2018, I still don't think anybody's been able to successfully delete the L5P engine. And finally, moving on to the last reason for this video, is how long these engines last. Now, I know a big pro of a diesel engine is they will last a lot longer than a gas counterpart. You know, diesel engines, depending on how well you maintain them, ought to last 300 to 500,000 miles, I would imagine. I see lots of them on Craigslist, you know, that Like I said earlier, 200, 300,000 miles, still running great. Now, I get that they will run longer, but you got to keep in mind, you've still got all those miles on the rest of your components. If your front end hasn't been, if nobody's went through your front end, those are all original components, you've still got to worry about that. It's still got that many miles on the frame and everything else, the wear and tear, your seats and everything like that. Not to mention your transmission, although I gotta hand it to Chevy, those Allison transmissions are pretty solid. But realistically, these newer gas engines, they're pretty good. I would be very surprised if you wouldn't be able to get 300,000 miles out of a newer 2014 and up, well-maintained Chevy Silverado with the 5.3 or the 6.2 liter, especially with the synthetic oils that they're running today, and just the enhancements of technology and how these engines run. And if you're anything like me, I'm not the type to go buy a brand new truck with 0 miles on it and keep it till it has 500,000 miles. I'm definitely the type that likes to get a new truck every once in a while. So I'm not the type to keep a truck forever. So really the mileage portion doesn't really matter to me. I'm the type to buy and sell before the truck's actually going to go to the junkyard anyway. Because I like to, get the upgrades, get the newer technology that's in them, the better fuel efficiency, the better reliability. So that's everything that's on my list as to why I drive a gas pickup over a diesel pickup. Thought this might be kind of a fun video, especially for you guys that might be on the fence about, do I really want to get a diesel pickup or do I want to get a gas pickup? If you're a guy like me that really doesn't have any use for a diesel pickup, you're not towing anything, you don't need that large amount of power, and you don't really just have the extra money to blow on one, then I would definitely recommend getting a gas pickup. I'm very happy with this one. And on the flip side, we may do a video in the future as to why you might want a diesel pickup over a gas pickup. That way you guys could make an even better informed decision on which one that you might want to get. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to share this with your friends that might be stuck over gas versus diesel. And if you got any questions, leave them down in the comments. We'll use the comments kind of as an open forum to discuss this video, what you like about gas, what you like about diesel, and which one would you guys prefer to buy. Alright, until next time, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like on this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks guys.